The Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback situation remains uncertain as the team navigates a pivotal offseason. Following a visit from Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers facility on March 21st, speculation has intensified, though little has emerged from the meeting. Rodgers, a player with a storied career and a legacy of both brilliance and drama, remains one of the most talked-about figures in the league, and his visit to Pittsburgh has raised more questions than answers. As of now, the Steelers' quarterback depth chart features Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson, two players with limited starting experience at the NFL level. Head coach Mike Tomlin offered some insight into the visit, stating that it was productive, with both sides gaining valuable time together outside the competitive grind of the field. However, Tomlin remained tight-lipped on any new developments regarding Rodgers' potential future with the team, emphasizing that the process is ongoing. Tomlin's remarks indicate that, despite the intrigue surrounding Rodgers, the Steelers are cautious and aware of the complexities involved in making a high-profile quarterback decision. The team's plans may be contingent on several factors, with Rodgers himself not yet committing to a specific course of action, as Tomlin carefully avoided speaking for the future Hall of Famer. Despite the uncertainty, the Steelers are facing a crucial moment in their franchise's evolution, and it's clear that the quarterback position remains a top priority for an organization that has been in search of stability since Ben Roethlisberger's retirement. This uncertainty surrounding the Steelers' quarterback room is emblematic of a larger dilemma many NFL teams face when they don't have a clear, long-term solution at the most important position on the field. The narrative surrounding the Steelers' quarterback search highlights the broader challenge of evaluating and securing a future at the position. Teams like the Steelers, who had the luxury of stability with Roethlisberger for nearly 2 decades, find themselves in a tough spot when trying to find their next franchise quarterback. The lingering fallout from Pittsburgh's decision to draft Kenny Pickett in the first round only to watch his development falter serves as a cautionary tale. For Pittsburgh, it's a reminder of how critical it is to make the right call at quarterback, as every misstep can set the franchise back. That pressure is compounded by the team's place in the AFC North, where rival quarterbacks like Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson continue to build momentum for their teams, leaving the Steelers in need of a quick but calculated decision. The Steelers are not the only team feeling the urgency of finding the right signal caller, but their situation is exacerbated by the long-term question marks around Rodgers' potential interest in joining their roster. While many have viewed Rodgers as a possible short-term solution for a team in need of immediate success, the reality is that Rodgers' age and the looming question of his future could ultimately shape Pittsburgh's plans. Adding a veteran like Rodgers would no doubt inject experience and leadership into a locker room that is building around younger talent. But the Steelers may also find themselves at a crossroads when it comes to their long-term strategy. While Rodgers has indicated that he's not looking to step into a situation where he's viewed as a bridge quarterback, Pittsburgh's interest in him may ultimately depend on the state of the draft and what quarterback prospects are available. At the same time, the Steelers are caught in a larger web of quarterback dynamics in the NFL, where teams are often forced to make decisions with little certainty. While Rodgers is undoubtedly a marquee name, Pittsburgh's involvement with him could also be part of a broader strategy that includes ensuring they don't miss out on a future star in the draft. As Mike Tomlin alluded to in his comments, there's a fine line between respecting the privacy of players like Rodgers and maintaining a proactive approach as an organization. While Rodgers waits for clarity around the draft, the Steelers must remain active in their evaluation of potential quarterbacks, ensuring that they have a viable plan B, especially considering the volatility of the current quarterback market. Given the situation, the Steelers may have to focus on the upcoming draft to secure a long-term solution at quarterback rather than rely on Rodgers or another aging veteran. The draft offers them a chance to bring in a young quarterback who could become the face of the franchise, assuming they find the right fit. There is a delicate balance in play for Pittsburgh. They need immediate results in a division that is becoming increasingly competitive, but they also have to avoid falling into the trap of settling for a short-term fix at the quarterback position. The hope is that they can find the next leader for the team, whether that's through Rodgers or by drafting a promising rookie. As for Aaron Rodgers, he's in the driver's seat, and his decision-making process will likely drag on until after the draft, as he watches how Pittsburgh and other teams address their quarterback needs. For the Steelers, the future of their quarterback position could hinge on Rodgers' willingness to step in, or their commitment to developing the next great Steelers quarterback through the draft. Whether Rodgers is the answer for the Steelers or whether they pivot to another option, one thing is certain. The franchise must get this decision right, or it could set them back for years to come in a division that is quickly becoming one of the most competitive in the league.